What would you do if your son's ex-wife said you were her only family left? For 8 years, my son's wife, Sam, wasn't just my daughter-in-law. She felt like a daughter to me. When Sam first joined our family, I felt bad for her. She had a difficult childhood and never really had a stable family. Over time, I became someone she could turn to for advice and support. She spent holidays with us, came to family gatherings, and became part of our lives. The biggest problem in their marriage was that they couldn't have children. They suffered 2 heartbreaking miscarriages, and the loss affected both of them deeply. At first, they leaned on each other, but as time went on, the sadness turned into arguments, and the arguments slowly pushed them apart. During those years, Sam often came to me for advice. I always listened and tried to help. She was respectful and kind, but she usually didn't follow my advice. More than once, I watched her make choices that I knew would only make things harder. Still, she was an adult, and all I could do was be there for her. Then one day, everything fell apart. My son came home from work and found divorce papers waiting for him. He was completely shocked. The argument that followed was terrible, and by the end of the day, Sam told him to leave the house. Watching my son pack his things and walk out broke my heart. The divorce was messy. Both of them were angry and hurt. They said things they shouldn't have said, and by the time it was over, they could barely stand each other. I cared about both of them, but my son was devastated, and I knew I had to support him. After the divorce, I stepped back from my relationship with Sam. She wasn't invited to family parties anymore. When my daughter graduated, she wasn't invited to the celebration. It wasn't because I hated her. I simply felt that when a marriage ends, the relationship with the ex's family usually changes too. Then, one evening, months later, my phone rang. It was Sam. She asked if she had done something wrong because nobody in the family talked to her anymore. She wanted to know why she wasn't invited to family events. Hearing the sadness in her voice made me feel awful. I explained that she hadn't done anything wrong. I told her that she and my son were divorced, and I didn't think it was appropriate for me to keep a close relationship with her. That's when she became emotional. She reminded me that I had treated her like a daughter for years. Then she suggested that I could still see her and just not tell my son. The problem was that I knew my son would be deeply hurt if I secretly met with his ex-wife behind his back. I told her no. I admitted that I missed her and cared about her, but I wasn't willing to risk my relationship with my son. She accused me of abandoning her.